In today's episode, I want to unpack how do you use free content to drastically grow your online business. I know that you see that people are always doing reels. They're creating content. They're capturing photos. You're telling somebody, hey, take this angle of me. But how does that convert into actually growing your business online? I'm going to show you how to do it to drastically grow your income. I'll see you in today's episode. Posting is what you do after you've created a marketing strategy. It is not marketing. Now, no, let me not say it that way. It's what you do afterwards. It's a part of it. But you don't start with posting and then figure out later what you want to do. So the question I tell people to ask themselves when they're trying to use a piece of content to convert it into free, before you post, always be able to answer this question. What do I want this piece of content to do for me? If you're watching this video, you're about to make a whole lot of money. Welcome back to another episode of Monetize with Marcus podcast. I'm your host, Marcus Y. Rozier. You're stuck with me. I don't know if anyone else could fill in for me with a name like Monetize with Marcus, but why would you want anybody else? I don't know. Okay, I'm only serious. All right, so in today's episode, how to use free content to grow your online business. I see so many people who get frustrated with social media. They're so inconsistent when they're like, I just don't have the time. I don't want to do it. Well, here's what I say to people. If you get the opportunity to get in front of thousands of people for free, why wouldn't you use free? It is a free opportunity to get in front. And here's what's so dope now. You can pick and choose your tribe, your community. It's like going into a lunchroom in school and you get to choose. Do you want to hang out with the athletes? Do you want to hang out with the cheerleaders? Do you want to hang out with the nerds? You know, who you want to hang out with. So on social media, you can follow a hashtag. You can choose a community. You can choose who you want to listen to, who you want to see. But here's what I would say to you. How do you, like this question, I want to answer this very quickly. This episode will be short. How do you use that free content to grow your online business? Here's what I would say to you. Posting is what you do after you've created a marketing strategy. It is not marketing. Now, no, let me not say it that way. It's what you do afterwards. It's a part of it. But you don't start with posting and then figure out later what you want to do. So the question I tell people to ask themselves when they're trying to use a piece of content to convert it into free, before you post, always be able to answer this question. What do I want this piece of content to do for me? What do I want this piece of content to do? If I'm doing a reel, what do I want from it? Do I want someone to click a link in my bio, sign up for something, like, comment, share, engage? Am I just educating people about me? Am I bringing them up to speed? Am I retelling the story of who I am? Let's say you got an influx of clients or people been with you for a while and they forgot what you did. Let's use me as an example. I've written several books, but I don't market myself as an author. So every once in a while, as a part of my comprehensive brand story, I talk about what I've done with books from a communication standpoint, but not to sell anything. Make sense? So when you're using and trying to use free content, you've got to now create content buckets. So let's use as an example your closet. You've got some stuff for the winter. You have some stuff for the summer. You've got some things that are for vacation. You got some things that's for chilling. You got some workout clothes. All of them are clothes, but all of them are for different moments, different opportunities. Here's what I want you to think about with your content when you're thinking about converting it. Every piece of content will not convert into income. That's not how this thing works. Every piece of content does not convert into income. Content is always going to be different. So when you're looking just like with clothing, all of it, like you're like, oh, well, I got a black tie affair. Oh, I got the perfect athletic tights. No, that does not fit this moment. When we talk about content buckets, you're going to take, just like the example of your closet, what's in your mind and compartmentalize it. So I'm going to teach you a framework that I refer to as E4 that you can use. Is the content going to be educational? Something that you're teaching someone, that the whole purpose, whether it's a whiteboard training, whether it's over the shoulder, that you just want to educate them on what you know best. Is it going to be economical? What is that? Some way that they can make money, save money, investment, like whatever that looks like. Is it going to be entertaining, where you do a reel for the purpose of not selling, but more so showing your personality? If you know that you're not outgoing and an extrovert, but you know you're more serious, you might take something someone else did that you find funny to personalize and humanize who you are so people can connect with you. All of these are ways to convert your free content because they're all building a comprehensive brand. So we talked about educational, talked about economical, we talked about entertaining. What's that last E? What's that last E? Are you ready? You ready? I think I'm going to be done. I'm not even going to tell you the last E. Okay, I am. Okay, maybe I shouldn't. Well, maybe I should. Okay, here's the last E. I like to talk about examples where you can show proof of your work. So if I build a funnel, imagine showing you me building a funnel. If you do design, imagine showing people behind the scenes of something you actually did. That now it humanizes you. It makes you personable. It shows people the process. How many times have you watched someone cook food on social media knowing you're never going to cook it, but you're so entertained? Or watch the full workout video. You're like, oh, I love them. I follow them. They do workouts, but you don't work out. And they say, in this exercise, you're going to lean this way. You're watching the whole thing while you're sitting there eating. That's a cold workout right there. So but guess what the person is doing? They're building a brand using all these pieces of content. They're also embedding who they are, what they do in your mind. So when you get ready to purchase, you can now convert. You might not convert right away, but on the back end you will. But you should always, with every piece of content, have a clear call to action. So whenever they choose to take action on your E4, you're always present with the same message. And this, my friends, is how you use free content to grow your online business. Hope you've enjoyed this short form episode to show you how you can begin to execute and grow your business online, even if you don't have a lot of followers. I'll see you in the next episode of Monetize with Marcus podcast.